Hi guys, how's all doing? It's Chris from Max Morphs here. So today we're going to be talking about Reptile Scan. Reptile Scan is an app that I've downloaded recently, and it's actually to help with the logging of my snakes, logging their feeds, their sheds, their changing, all different things. I'm actually just a newbie. I've just downloaded it just recently, and I'm just going to show you what I've been doing with it up till now. And it might help some of you out there as well. Maybe you want to download it yourself. It might help your collection out too. And some people it might not, maybe just like to log on books and stuff like that. But anyway guys, I'll show you what I've done with it lately, and it might help you, so I'll show you. Here we go. So guys, I'm just showing you on my iPad just now, and what this is on the iPad, I get the exact same on my phone as well. So here we go. Right, there's a Reptile Scan app there. Now this is the different things that you get on it. You actually use your phone as like a scanner to scan the barcodes that it gives you to identify your snakes. So I'll just show you. So here's my snakes here, right? Log in, right? So there. So what you do is you get your wee ID badges, and you just log, throw a photo up in the top corner, and you just ID it, the name of the snake, the date of birth, what it is, different things. So that's the full collection in there, all logged in. And what also you get, guys, is you get a wee ID badge for it, so I'll show you that. So to get to the ID badge part, you go back to the menu at the very start, and you go in the bottom corner. You'll see a wee button that says web. Click in here and it brings this up. And this is where you put your details in, guys, and after that it takes you to the next stage. So this is what happens when you go online, right? So this lists your snakes on this. It's got the full list here, right? So I'll show you this, right? So what you do here is, right, you click, try to do this with one hand is a bit of a pain, so that's what you do to upload. That's when you add a snake, so you would just put whatever snake you want to add, whatever its name is, whether it's a male, female, the species, whatever scientific name, the date it was born, what kind of morph it was, its weight, what food it's on, its size, its habitat, the breeder, creative birth or wild caught. This is all it's saying. You upload the photos of it here. There's like you can add a price to it, because there's like a marketplace in the app as well. You have a nickname for it, whatever it is. So that's another wee added bit to it. So this is what you do for each of your snakes, and you log what it's feeding on and stuff like that. And you can add wee notes to it as well. So that's just one part of it. So in the same part where all your snakes are all logged in, after you've logged them in, as I say, you just press that wee green X there, and you add your snakes to it. And this is the details here. So then you go into actions up here. Hold on. And this is where you get your codes from here. So it's QR codes. So you click on that and you just say the normal one. So this gives you all your codes, okay? So this is all my snakes, individual sort of barcodes, and what you do is you just print these all out, and you just add them to your reptile scan. So I'll show you what I've been doing. What I've done is you can just upload this onto your computer and print them all out, and this is the ID of your snakes. So it's showing you all their different names and whatever. So this is a wee barcode that you scan. So I'll show you this. Back to the start of the app, as I said, what's on the phone as well. So you're using your phone as like a barcode scanner. So what you'll do is you'll go into this. This is a wee scanning point. So you'll get the wee barcodes and you'll use this. You'll get the wee barcode and scan it with this. And this is the exact same thing that's on your phone. And you'll scan the wee barcode and it'll give you the ID of your snake on there. And once you've did that, it can identify the snakes, what action the snakes want, what you're doing with your snake. You can feed it. You can actually add your clutches as well. You can add what ones you want to sell in the wee market on it as well. You can list your pairings of both snakes that you're pairing up, whatever clutches you've got in your incubators. That's just a wee quick thing, like a wee viewing. That's if they're feeding, that's their length and their weight. What else is in here? That's just wee quick notes if you want to add any medical sort of stuff. You see anything wrong with your snakes, you add the wee notes in. And this is the one that you press for just going through your to feed them, really. This is, you can log your cleans and your sheds. So that's kind of the basics of it. I know there's other ones out there that can explain it a lot more. But what it is, guys, it's just to log a lot of data of what you're doing with your snakes, instead of logging it onto books, you just do it this way with your phone. You just scan the barcode, and everything you need, everything you're doing, whether you're feeding, you're changing over, they've got sheds or they're pooing or whatever, it just logs it all on that snake's ID. So that's basically what you're doing. So I'm going to show you the ID badges. Like I showed you the barcodes before, I printed them all out and I made wee ID badges to put on my rack. So here we go. So guys, what I started with is this sort of sticky paper sort of stuff. It's actually sticker paper. So it's like A4 paper on one side, and the other side it's adhesive paper, and you just pull these off and it becomes a sticker. So what I did was I printed all those codes out on top of this paper, and some people you can get the wee labelling things that will just print them off one by one, but I just printed them all off like that, and I cut them to size, and I got these as well. These wee sort of plastic ID cards, just blank ID cards, got them online. I can't remember the price. I think it was something like about £3 for about 50 of them or something like that. So I've got all these wee ID badges, and what I got as well is pink stickers, and I couldn't find blue stickers, so I had to get this wee packet with the blue stickers in it, and obviously your ruler to cut them to size and stuff, pencil it, and obviously if you need a rubber, because I'm always making mistakes. So this is the paper here that I got. It's like sticky paper, self-adhesive sticky paper, and that's what I printed all these on, the sort of barcodes, and then cut them out, stick them to this, and we'll show you what they're like. So guys, I've cut all the barcodes out and added it to the blank ID card badges with the paper and stuck them on, and I've added the wee blue stickers or the pink stickers for the females. So blue for the males, pink for the females, and it's just a matter of putting all these in the rack. I've already got the blank ID card holders on my rack with the wee velcro buttons behind them just to stick them on. So it's just a matter of taking the cards out and replacing them with these new ones, as I say, with the wee barcodes in them. And this means I can just scan the barcodes, log whatever I'm doing with my collection of snakes, and that's me sorted, guys. So we'll take these over and we'll swap these cards over. Here we go. So guys, here's the rack with the old cards in it. Again, as I was saying, it's got the wee blank ID card badge holders, and they're already there. So it's just a matter of replacing the cards, really. So these done me a wee turn, just to show what's in the tubs, but having these wee barcodes is going to be a game changer for us. Just a matter of scanning them and doing whatever you're doing with your snakes, and it will all log on a database in the Reptile Scan. So here we go. So guys, there's the rack finished off with all the barcodes in, and if you ask me, it looks a lot more professional, definitely. So as I was saying, guys, if I'm feeding one of my snakes, it's just a matter of scanning the barcode after you've fed, and it logs it in the Reptile Scan database. Or anything else, you've got a snake's pairing up, you just add it to the database, and it will keep it there for future reference, do you know what I mean? So anyway guys, that's the rack done. And again, as I said, maybe it helps some of you out there, and I hope it does. So guys, there's a basic wee run through of the Reptile Scan. You can go into it in a lot more depth on the website. There's tons more to see on there. I'm just really tinkering with it just now, trying to get the ID badges on it. But there's, again, the marketplace, I've hardly even looked at it. You can buy and sell animals on there. Tons of different ways you can showing you how to pair your stuff, your clutches and all that. I've still to look into all that. But for me and for my collection, I think it's going to be beneficial, and it might be beneficial for you, and it might not be. It's up to yourself. If you like to log stuff in journals and stuff like that, that's totally up to yourself. But anybody, I would advise you to go into Reptile Scan, because I think it's a great thing, especially when you hit over that. I'd say maybe about 10 snakes. Once you've hit that, it's great to log it in on the database, and it just stores everything on there. So I hope it helps you out, guys, and I hope you all like, comment and subscribe, and we'll see you all later. Peace out.